Good morning, this is the ExactTrades.com Shakers Report for September 7th, 2011. Taking a look here at the S&P 500, the SPY. You can see that we had gapped down yesterday morning, had a bounce up, came up into that resistance level that I talked about around 116, and then came back down to near the lows of the day. Again, found support there, had some buying, pushed up through that 116, and then went up into that 117 to 117.25 area as resistance. Had the pull back into the support and then had another run just before the close. Looks like we're going to hold that through this morning, possibly open up into that resistance about 117.50. So we want to watch this coming up into 118 and possibly 119. Those are going to be the two areas we're going to watch next. Watch for a fail to support around 117. We could come back down and test the support around 116. But I think we should find some pretty good support here on 116 if we do have some selling. Let's go ahead and take a look at this trend line here coming off the bottom. So we also have this trend line now. Looks like we broke this long-term trend in yesterday's session. So let's see if we can have another continuation day up for higher highs, possibly up into this 120 area. So now let's go ahead and look at today's trades. First up we have TiVo. You can see here, really been trading in this pretty tight range, consolidating up near the highs. We're going to look for a breakout to a new high. Going to take this long over 11.23. First profit target's going to be at 11.34. It's right about there. Second profit target's going to be 11.45. So just under 11.50. Watch it at 11.50, see if it can break through, and then I would trail a stop on your last piece, see if you can trend up into 12. And here's that daily chart on TiVo. I just wanted to show you. Very nice consolidation, almost like a flag pattern here. It's definitely setting up for a breakout to higher highs. We get a follow through with the market, we could have a nice run up in this. So gonna be watching for that breakout, but that daily chart is looking really nice. And next up we're looking at DG, staying strong, looking like it's gonna test these highs, this resistance level here around 36.87, 36.80, holding support here above 35. So we're gonna look for a breakout over this. Gonna take it long over 37.06. So I want to make sure it breaks that 37 before taking it long. First profit target's going to be at 37.43, so right about there. Second profit target's going to be at 37.80. So take another quarter off there, and then I would manage your last quarter with a trailing stop. Watch it at 38, see if it can trend up. Possibly could go into 39. Next up we have MAKO. We've had this on the report for a couple days now. I really think that we have higher prices ahead. Kind of had a false breakout in yesterday's session. Resistance is now 38.16. Had that previous resistance there. So I'm looking for some follow through to the long side. Let's take this line off here. Going to take it long over 38.22. So right about there, take it long. First profit target's going to be at 38.60. Right about there. Second profit target's going to be at 38.99. So just under 39. Go ahead and take another quarter off your trade there. And then I would manage the last quarter to see if you can come into 39.50. And then eventually 40. Going to find pretty strong resistance at 40. That's if we can get through 39.50. Now we're looking at ALXN. Had a breakout to a new high in yesterday's session. Resistance is now 60.12. We're going to look for a move above 60.14 for continuation day up. I would say 60.15 to 60.16. It's going to be a good spot right there. First profit target's going to be at 60.75. So right about there. Next profit target's going to be at 61.36. So right about there. Then I would trail a stop on my last piece, see if we can get up into 62 area. I'm thinking 62 is going to have some resistance right there. Nice gain for your last quarter of your trade. Now our first short is BBY. Had this on the report yesterday's session. Going to look for a continuation down. Going to look for a short below 22.95. So wait for a break here, take it short. First profit target's going to be at 22.73. So right about there. Next profit target's going to be 22.51. So just over 22.50. And then I would trail the last piece, even get down into 22.40 area. Now we're looking at AMTD, Ameritrade. You can see support here is going to be right around 13.60. Going to look for a break to a new low. Going to take this short under 13.56. So right there, take it short. First profit target's going to be 13.43, right about there. Second profit target's going to be 1330. So take a little bit more off your trade right there. Then I would trail a stop, see if you can come down into this 13 area. Watch for it to trend down. Won't be looking really for a long trade off of 13. Just going to be taking this on the short side. And next we have CYH. Support is at 1760, right about there. You can see held off the lows. Have this support right here, back from 8-9, August 9th right there. So we're going to look for a break to a new low. Going to take this short under 1756. I'd say 55. Take it short under 1755. First target's going to be 1739. So right about there is going to be your 1%. Next profit target's going to be 1722. So right about there, take a little bit more off. Then I would trail a stop down into that 17. Watch it at 17. Might find some support there for a bounce. And our last trade of the day is going to be JNPR. See here, support is at 1936. We're going to look for a breakdown below that support level. Going to take it short below 1932. So right there, take it short. First profit target is going to be 1913. So right about there, take some profit. Next profit target is going to be 1893. Now something to remember here is that we may find some support at 19. Watch it when it comes into 19. It could bounce and miss your target at 1893, 1892. So just something to watch out for. If you see it starting to get some buyers and get a bounce off of this, you might want to tighten your stop a little bit or take a little bit off early. Take maybe a quarter or a smaller position off at 19 and then see if you can come down into 1892. I would trail a stop in last piece, see if you can come down into 1850. So those are the shaker trades for today. Good luck to everyone, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.